Welcome back, students. Today I'm going to show you how to create a project folder within Inventor. And what we're going to do is save some files into that project folder so that we can take all of those parts and build an assembly with it. The parts already exist. You do not have to create the parts for this particular assignment. So I'm going to go into Inventor to show you how to create the project folder. So go to Projects, and we're going to say New. Now when you do this, make sure you select New Single User Project, select Next. Your project name here is going to be CAD 241-assembly -1. Okay, so CAD 241-assembly-1. Make sure you make note of your directory. See, mine is the C drive, users, Morse E, documents, Inventor, CAD 241. You need to make sure you make note of this. Okay, so this is where you're going to save your files here in just a moment. So I'm going to say next, and I'm going to say finish. The project path you entered doesn't exist. Should it be created? Select OK. See, now look here. See the check mark by CAD 241-assembly-1, and here is my directory. Okay, users, Morse E, documents, Inventor, CAD 241, assembly-1. That's where I'm going to store my files. Done. All right, so I'm going to close this out. Okay, and I'm going to go to Canvas. I'm going to go to Canvas. So give me just a second. All right, click on Canvas and go to CAD 241. Now, I haven't made this module active yet, but click on Module 4, Week 4, and you will see that there is a very, very important video I need you to watch. This video here is one I made about a year ago, but it's still relative, okay? Now, you're going to open up every one of these files one at a time. So I'm going to start with it. I'm not going to do all of these. I'm just going to show you how to do one, but you will have to do all of these that way, okay? So I'm going to click on bearing.ipt. And then click right here, bearing IPT. Come down here, click on this. It's going to actually open up this part in Inventor. What's critical here is the directory where I saved this part. Okay, that's critical. So it's going to take a minute here. All right. So here's the part coming up now. All right. Watch very carefully. Go to File. And Mr. Morse is going to save this in the directory that I need to save it in. You need to save it in your path, your directory path, and I'm going to save it in my directory. So mine was Windows, and then it was Users, and then it was Morse E, and then it was Documents, and then it was Inventor. And look here, right here is the project folder. And I'm going to save that part, save, and it's going to place that part in the directory. Now, I'm going to minimize this here, and I'm going to go back to the modules in Canvas. Oh, sorry, I meant to go to not grades. Come here and go to module 4. I would do this one the same way, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, I'll do one more. Double click on this, click on this link here. It's going to open up, come down here to the lower left hand corner and open up the part. Watch this, File, Save As. Watch carefully. You have to go to your path. Mine happens to be the C drive, Users, Morse E, Documents, Inventor, and CAD 241 Assembly. And there's the first one. I'm going to save this. Okay. Now I have 2 parts saved in that directory. It's very important that you save every single part in your directory. And then when you start to build your assembly, okay, you have to make sure, let me close this out. When you start building your assembly in Inventor, you have to make sure that you are current in that project. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go into Inventor. I'm sorry that it's taken so long to load. Okay, watch very carefully. Go up here to Projects and look. I'm already current in that directory. So you make sure when you start to build your assembly, see, you can click on different ones, right? Make sure, double click on it, make sure you are current in your directory before you start building your assembly, okay? I'm going to say done, I'm current. Now this is where I will start building my assembly. However, what I have for you is a very detailed video on how to build an assembly. All right, let me go back and show you where that's at, okay? I guess I must have closed it out. Hang on just one second. So go into Canvas. CAD 241. Okay, now promise me that you are going to watch this video as many times necessary. It's very important that you watch this video. In this particular case, I have already made all the part files for you. That's what IPT stands for, Inventor Part File. You have to build the assembly. In order to build the assembly, you have to watch this video right here, okay? You will get a grade for this assembly. Later on in the week, I'm going to give you another one that you're going to have to build the parts for, and then you're going to build another assembly, okay? And you will follow the same process. So you have to build a project folder first, and then you save all your part files in that project folder, and then when you start to build your assembly, you will pull those parts from your project folder. All right, I hope you have a good week, and again, I am going to give you another assignment to do with this. This is your first one. All you have to do is duplicate this one, okay? Also, you do not have to dimension this one. You will see in the video where Mr. Morris made a mistake. I picked metric units and I should have picked English. So therefore my dimensions were off. You do not have to dimension it. You do have to create a drawing package showing the top, front, and right side views for all the details, and your first sheet should be your assembly. And you will see that in the video, but you do not have to dimension it. Okay, but you do have to create your assembly using English units. Okay, same thing for your details. Okay, all right, well, watch the video as many times as necessary. Take good notes. Okay, and I think you'll do fine. Call me, text me, email me if you have problems. Okay, we got a couple more things to do in Inventor, but we're going to be moving on to Fusion 360 here pretty soon. All right, so I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye bye.